I saw the way you showed up, I saw the way you tried. The things I used to ask for, you gave without a fight. And for a minute I hated everything I saw, 'cause it felt like proof I wasn't enough. But maybe it wasn't me, maybe it never was. Better for them, why not better for us? Better for them, why wasn't I enough? You found the time, you found the heart. Better for them still breaks me apart. I kept comparing faces, I kept comparing names, like somehow they had something that I could never be. But love isn't a contest and people aren't prizes. The truth was sitting there the whole damn time. I deserved more than what you gave. Better for them, why not better for us? Better for them, why wasn't I enough? You found the time, you found the heart. Better for them still breaks me apart. Maybe the saddest thing isn't that you changed. Maybe it's knowing I stayed when I shouldn't have. Better for them, that's your story now. Better for them, and I'm done asking how you can keep your reasons. I'll keep my self-respect. Better for them, but not my problem anymore. You didn't replace me, you replaced the effort. My phone lit up this morning with a picture from years ago. Two people smiling at a future neither one of us would know. For a second I felt everything come rushing back again, like the date itself remembered what we've both forgotten. Some memories keep showing up after the story ends. Calendar ghost, you visit every year. Calendar ghost, whispering in my ear, making old moments feel closer than they are. Calendar ghost, living inside a date. I used to treat these days like sacred ground somehow, like remembering meant I should still be looking back. be coming home. Calendar ghost, you visit every year. Calendar ghost, whispering in my ear, making old moments feel closer than they are. Calendar ghost, living inside a day. Some chapters leave fingerprints on random days forever. That doesn't mean the book stopped turning. Calendar ghost, I see you differently now. You're not a message, you're not a warning, you're just proof that something beautiful happened. Calendar ghost, and then it passed. The date remembered us. That doesn't mean I have to stay there. I bit my tongue again, just to keep the peace. Let another feeling go before it could speak. You thought I was okay most of the time, and honestly, so did I kept cutting pieces off to make us fit. Edit it out, that's what happened to me. Edit it out till there was nothing left to see. Every truth I held back made the silence easier. Edit it out, one piece at a time. No slam doors, no broken glass, just little disappearances. Nobody noticed. I called it compromise, I called it being mature, but somewhere in the process I stopped being sure if you loved me or the version I performed. Edit it out, it's what happened to me. Edit it out till there was nothing left to see. Every truth I held back made the silence easier. Edit it out, one piece at a time. A relationship can look calm while somebody vanishes inside it. Not from cruelty, just from fear. Edit it out. Now I finally know peace isn't peace if it cost your whole self. I wanted to be accepted, not rewritten. Edit it out, will never happen again. You didn't lose me. Oh, You called when you couldn't sleep. You called when the silence got loud and you needed someone to keep the pieces from falling apart, the fear from taking control. I thought it meant I was special. I thought I knew my role. But every time the clouds moved on, so did you. Fair weather heart, you only stayed when it rained. Fair weather heart, and the sunshine took you away. I was enough for the crisis, never enough for the calm. Fair weather heart, that's what you were all along. The good days belonged elsewhere. The easy nights weren't mine. You only reached for my hand when you were running out of time. And I kept calling it love because it felt so intense. But dependence and devotion are different in the end. You needed my comfort, not my company. Fair weather heart, you only stayed when it rained. Fair weather heart, then the sunshine took you away. I was enough for the crisis, never enough for the calm. Fair weather heart, that's what you were all I don't think you meant to hurt me. I don't think you even knew. Some people love the rescue more than the person helping them through. Fair weather heart, now I finally understand. You weren't building a future, you were borrowing my hands. And every storm brought you closer, every sunrise pulled you far. Fair weather heart, couldn't love me where we are. You remembered me when life was difficult and forgot me. When life was good. You told somebody else first about the thing that broke your day. I found out later, like everybody else, and I laughed it off, said it wasn't a big deal. But something in my chest knew exactly what it meant. I wasn't losing you, I was losing my place. I used to be your first call, now I'm just catching up. I used to know the secrets before they left your lips. Somebody took my seat, piece of you gone missing. You still talk to me, but not the way you used to. The distance wasn't measured in miles, it was measured in trust. I used to be your first call, now I'm just catching up. I used to know the secrets before they left your lips. Somebody took my seat without even trying to. I used to be your first call, now I hear it secondhand. Maybe nobody did anything wrong, maybe people just drift, but drifting hurts the most when you feel it happening. I used to be your first call, that's what I couldn't replace. Not the relationship, not even your name, just the feeling that my voice was where you'd always run. I used to be your first call before I became no call at all. I knew we were ending the day I stopped being the first person you wanted to tell. I kept reaching backward through photographs in my mind, trying to touch a version of you I thought I left behind. The smile was still perfect, the feeling still remained, but something didn't fit. The more I looked, time had moved on without my permission. Ghost of a year, that's who I love tonight. Ghost of a year, living inside my mind. You don't breathe anymore, you don't walk these streets. Ghost of a year, only memory keeps you alive. Maybe you've changed completely, maybe I've changed too. Maybe we'd walk past each other now and never recognize the view. But memory froze the picture before reality could, and that's why it still hurts the way it does. The past never ages, the people do. Ghost of a year, that's who I love tonight. Ghost of a year, living inside my mind. You don't breathe anymore, you don't walk these streets. Ghost versions of people. Ghost of a year, I finally understand. I wasn't trying to find you, I was trying to find it. And that is the one place nobody returns from. Ghost of a year, I release you now. The person I miss still exists somewhere, just not in the present. I counted all the hard days like trophies on a shelf. Every sacrifice became a story I could tell. I thought the more I carried, the more it proved my heart that suffering and loyalty were somehow the same thing. I measured love and what I could survive. How much can I take? That became the question. How much can I take before I finally break? I thought endurance meant devotion. I thought pain proved something true. How much can I take was all I ever knew. And someone said a sentence that changed the way I saw. Love isn't only staying. Love can have other forms. A boundary can be loving, a truth can be loving too. And suddenly the picture looked completely new. Not every sacrifice is a virtue. How much can I take? That became the question. How much can I take before I finally break? I thought endurance meant devotion. I thought pain proved something true. How much can I take was all I ever The strongest heart isn't always the one that suffers most. Sometimes strength is listening when something needs to change. How much can I take isn't how I measure love. Love deserves more than survival, more than holding on. The goal was never suffering. The goal was something real. How much can I take is no longer how I feel. The hardest truth wasn't that I could endure more. It was realizing that wasn't the point. I told myself to wait it out, just give it time, it'll change. Every question, every worry got pushed another day. I thought I was being thoughtful, I thought I was being wise, but there was something hiding behind those long goodbyes. Not every delay comes from strength. I called it patience, that's what I believed. I called it patience while fear was underneath. Fear of what I'd hear, fear of what I'd find. I called it patience for a very long time. The conversations waited, the decisions stayed untouched. The things I needed most never got discussed. And someone praised my patience, and something felt untrue, because deep inside I knew what patience wasn't doing. Waiting isn't always the same as trusting. I called it patience, that's what I believed. I called it patience while fear was underneath. Fear of what I'd hear, fear of what I'd find. I called it patience for a very long time. Patience helps a seed grow. Fear keeps a door closed. From the outside they can look alike, until you look closely. I called it patience, but now I understand. Some things need courage more than they need time. And some answers only appear when we stop hiding behind delay. I called it patience until I learned its name. The hardest truth wasn't that I was afraid, it was realizing fear had borrowed a better word. Every street felt different, every day felt strange, and every missing piece seemed to carry your name. So I told myself the feeling had to mean I still belonged, because why else would losing you feel this strong? I thought thought I missed you, but there was more to it. I missed the pattern, I missed what I knew, I missed the rhythm of building life around you. The comfort felt like love, the habit felt like truth. I missed the pattern more than I understood. The new routines arrived, slowly taking shape, and spaces that felt empty started changing day by day. That's when I noticed the ache wasn't exactly you. Part of it was learning a different way to move. Home can be a person or routine. I missed the pattern, I missed what I knew, I missed the rhythm of building life around you. The comfort felt like love, the habit felt like truth. I missed the pattern more than I understood. Familiarity holds tightly, even after meaning fades. That's why letting go can feel harder than it is. I miss the pattern, but patterns can be changed, and love deserves more than simple repetition. The future started opening when I learned the difference. I missed the pattern, not only you. The hardest truth wasn't that I still thought about you. It was realizing some of what I missed was simply what felt familiar. You love me best when I stay quiet, when I carried everything by myself. regret loving you. I regret loving alone. I needed you too. That's all. You needed me. I needed you. That was the difference. I kept waiting for certainty to knock upon my door, thinking once I felt it, everything would move forward. I'd speak when I was ready, I'd change when I felt strong. But somehow every year the waiting carried on. The courage never arrived the way I imagined. I thought confidence came first, then I'd finally begin. I thought confidence came first, then I'd take the leap. But every moment that changed me started with shaking hands. I thought confidence came first. I had it backwards. The hardest conversations, the risks that changed my life, the roads I almost missed because I was terrified. None of them felt certain, none of them felt safe, and yet they built the person standing here today. Action created what waiting never could. I thought confidence came first, then I finally begin. I thought confidence came first, then I take the leap. But every moment that changed me started with shaking hands. I thought confidence came first. I had it backwards. Maybe confidence is evidence collected after trying, not permission granted beforehand to protect us from the unknown. I thought confidence came first. Now I understand. The first step feels uncertain. That's part of the plan. The courage I was searching for was hidden in the doing. I thought confidence came first, until I finally moved. The hardest truth wasn't that I felt afraid, it was realizing fear was never supposed to leave first. You said you needed space, said you needed time. Nothing about goodbye, nothing about the end. So I stayed where you left me, certain you'd return. Like this was just a chapter between two better ones. I called it patience, but it was waiting. Intermission, that's what I named the pain. Intermission, like the movie wasn't over. I stayed in my seat long after everyone left. Intermission, while life moved on without me. The texts got shorter, the calls disappeared, the distance settled in like it paid rent here. Still I held the door open, still I saved your place, still I built tomorrow around yesterday. The story had ended, I just missed it. Intermission, that's what I named the pain. Intermission, like the movie wasn't over. I stayed in my seat long after everyone left. Intermission, while life moved on without me. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one nobody says, because hope keeps translating the silence incorrectly. Intermission, now I know the truth. The lights were already on, the credits already rolling. I wasn't losing you anymore, I was losing time. Intermission is finally over. You asked for space, I accidentally gave you my future too. I thought there'd be a moment when the pieces all aligned. Every question had an answer, every reason easy to find. I pictured some horizon where the confusion disappeared, a place beyond the heartbreak, beyond the years. I kept chasing clarity like a destination. It never all made sense, not the way I thought it would. It never all made sense, and somehow that's okay. Some stories stay unfinished, some questions never end. It never all made sense, but life kept moving anyway. The explanations never came, the missing pieces stayed. Yet somehow day by day the weight began to change. Not because I solved everything, not because I knew the truth, but because I stopped demanding that every mystery conclude. Peace around Maybe that's the lesson. A heart can still move forward without every explanation. The future doesn't require every answer from the past. It never all made sense. And I finally let that last. The hardest truth wasn't that some questions remained. It was realizing I could still find peace without them. Every time something ended, I went looking for the reason. Every goodbye became a mirror pointing back at me. I searched for all the places where I could have changed the story, certain that every ending had to mean something about me. Confuse loss with failure. It wasn't a failure. Not everything that ends is. It wasn't a failure. Even if it still hurts. Some roads stop where they stop without anyone to blame. It wasn't just because it changed. Then I look back at a chapter where everybody tried. Nobody gave up easily. Nobody stopped caring. Yet somehow it still ended. And that truth was hard to face, because there was no simple answer waiting there for me. Not every goodbye needs a guilty party. It wasn't a failure. Not everything that ends is. It wasn't a failure. Even if it still hurts. Some roads stop where they stop without anyone to blame. It wasn't a failure just because it changed. Sometimes life keeps moving and people move with it. The ending doesn't erase the value of what existed. It wasn't a failure. Now I understand the worth of something isn't measured by how long it lasts. Some stories finish naturally without becoming mistakes. It wasn't a failure. It was simply an ending. The hardest truth wasn't that it ended. It was realizing an ending isn't always a judgment. the silence, the weight I couldn't stand. But then I started remembering moments from before, and some of my loneliest nights had happened with you there. Presence and connection aren't the same thing. Lonely beside you, that's the part I couldn't face. Lonely beside you, long before you walked away. I thought distance caused the feeling, but distance wasn't new. I was lonely beside you, even when I had you. We share the same room, but not the same world. The deeper conversations always seem deferred. And little by little, something faded from the air, until I felt invisible while you were still there. A person can be close without being reachable. Lonely beside you, that's the part I couldn't face. Lonely beside you, long before you walked away. I thought distance caused the feeling, but distance wasn't new. I was lonely beside you, even when I had you. Being alone is one thing, loneliness is another. One is measured in people, the other is measured in connection. Lonely beside you helped me understand the ending didn't create everything. Some things were already there. The truth had been whispering long before it became clear. I was lonely beside you, before I was alone. The hardest truth wasn't that you left, it was realizing part of me had already felt your absence. Phone lights up, I look again, half expecting your name to win. Same old habit, different day. Same old hope won't go away. I kept waiting for nothing. Maybe not today, maybe not tonight, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe that's alright if you Used to check my screen 100 times, looking for a sign you changed your mind. But signs never came, and neither did you. So I started learning something new, missing you. Got exhausting, maybe not today, maybe not tonight, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe that's alright. If you wanted me, you would have called. Maybe not today. After the hardest part wasn't letting go, it was letting go of waiting. Maybe not today, maybe not again. Maybe this is where my healing begins. I can't keep living inside of maybe not today. Sets me free. My phone still lights up. I just don't hope it's you anymore. You talked about tomorrow like I wasn't there. You painted all your pictures without me anywhere. I heard it in the small things, the little words you'd say, like somehow we'd already gone our separate ways. You stopped saying we, and I noticed no room for me, no room for me. In the life you saw ahead, there was no room for me. You had your plans, you had your dreams, no room for me. That's what hurt the most. I kept hoping I'd find my name somewhere inside, but every road you talked about led somewhere without mine. And every future story had one less seat, until the truth was standing right in front of me. You were moving on before you left. No room for me, no room for me. In the life you saw ahead, there was no room for me. You had your plans, you had your dreams. started long before the day you left me. I was holding on to a future already gone. No room for me, so I made my own. I wasn't missing from your life. I was missing from your future. I got the call, I got the news. The first name in my head was still you. I thought you'd smile like you used to do, but something felt different coming through. You said the right words, but they didn't land. Not our wind, just my wind tonight. Not our wind, something didn't feel right. I heard the distance between every line. Not our wind, that's when I knew you weren't mean, you weren't cold. You just sounded like somebody told a story that mattered to someone else, and I felt the truth all by myself. Love gets quiet before it leaves. Not our wind, just my wind tonight. Not our wind, something didn't feel right. I heard the distance between every line. Not our wind, that's when I knew. The worst part wasn't what you didn't say. The worst part was I wasn't surprised. Not our wind, not our dream anymore. Not our wind, like the closing of a door. Two people can stay without staying the same. Not our wind was the end of us. The day I stopped sharing my victories with you was the day I stopped seeing a future. You secrets underneath my skin, the places my mind disappeared when the room got quiet. You knew details nobody knew, not because they mattered, but because they belonged to me, and that was enough. I never noticed when the questions stopped. Nothing left to ask, that's how it felt. Nothing left to ask, like you'd read every page. But I was still changing, I was still becoming someone new. Nothing left to ask became nothing left to find. The conversations still existed, but they stayed above the surface. Schedules, errands, obligations, everything except ourselves. And somewhere in the routine, the wonder disappeared. Not the love all at once, just the curiosity. You stopped exploring and started assuming. Nothing left to ask, that's how it felt. Nothing left to ask, like you'd read every page. But I was still changing, I was still becoming someone new. Nothing left to ask became nothing left to find. People aren't books you finish once and close. The ones who stay close, they should know that most. Nothing left to ask was never really true. There were still entire worlds living inside of me. You just stopped knocking on doors you used to open. Nothing left to ask was where we started ending. I wasn't lonely because you didn't know me. I was lonely because you stopped wanting to. If I'd known that was the last time, I would've stayed a little longer, held on a little tighter, looked at you a little more. But it felt like any Tuesday, just another day with you. Nothing in the room was telling me what was coming. Nobody says this is the last one. One more time, that's what I would have asked for. One more time, just a little more of us. One more laugh, one they're hiding something new, trying to find the warning sign that never existed. You smiled, I smiled back, and we walked away like we do it all again. The ending happened without a warning. One more time, that's what I would have asked for. One more time, just a little more of us. One more laugh, one more ride home, one more night before you were gone. Maybe that's why goodbye hurts. We never know we're in it till it's already over. One more time, I still think that sometimes. One more time, even though I know I can't. The truth is, I already had it. I just didn't know it was the last one. The last time felt exactly like every other time. I stared at an old picture, trying to figure it out. Why everything looked easier, why we looked so alive. I blame myself for years for not being that guy anymore. Like somehow I had failed by growing older. But that version of me was passing through. Outgrew the photograph, outgrew the frame, outgrew the person you still wanted me to be. Life kept riding on me while I tried to stay the same. Outgrew the photograph and lost you on the way. The weight got heavier, the world got real. Dreams became decisions, and scars became lessons. Maybe you missed the old me, maybe I missed him too. But neither one of us could bring him back. You can't love yesterday into tomorrow. Outgrew the photograph, outgrew the frame, outgrew the person you still wanted me to be. Life kept riding photograph, now I finally see the problem wasn't changing. The problem was resisting it. The old me had his moment, but he was never meant to stay. I outgrew the photograph, and that's okay. I spent years trying to get back to someone who was only passing through. You were still around, still answering the phone, still showing up sometimes, still technically close. But every meaningful thing started happening elsewhere, and I became the person you remembered after. I kept holding on to yesterday's version of you. Second choice forever, that's how it felt. Second choice forever, watching someone else with not another person, not another love, just everything else above us. The plan stopped including me. The future stopped my name. The effort became optional. The distance became routine, and I kept making excuses for things I understood long before I admitted what was happening. You didn't disappear, you reprioritized. Second choice forever, that's how it felt. Second choice forever, watching someone else with not another person, not another love, just everything else above us. Love isn't measured by who's still standing there. It's measured by who keeps choosing to remain emotionally present. Second choice forever finally taught me this. Being included isn't the same as being important. You stayed in my life without keeping me in yours. Second choice forever was never love. You never left, you just stopped choosing me. still asked about the day, still move through all the motions like nothing had changed. The house looked the same, the words sounded right, but something disappeared without a fight. We weren't speaking lies, we were speaking carefully. Silent agreement, that's what we became. Silent agreement, holding up a fading frame. You knew it, I knew it, but neither one would move. Silent agreement was all we had left to lose. Every hard conversation stayed outside the door. Every honest feeling asked to wait a little more. We protected the picture, we protected the dream, until protecting us destroyed everything. The truth kept waiting, while we kept smiling. Silent agreement, that's what we became. Silent agreement, holding up a fading frame. You knew it, I knew it, but neither one would move. Silent agreement was all we had left to lose. Sometimes a relationship ends long before goodbye. Two people can stay together while the honesty dies. Silent agreement, I finally see it now. We weren't saving love, we were saving the memory. The hardest part wasn't leaving, the hardest part was knowing. Silent agreement had replaced the truth. By the end, the only thing we shared was pretending not to notice. You looked away, I looked away too. Both of us pretending nothing was coming loose. The signs were in the room, sitting between our chairs, but neither one of us wanted to touch them. We kept waiting. space we'd learned to fake. You were waiting on me, I was waiting on you. Somebody had to say it before we disappeared. No slam doors, no final fights, just two people delaying the same conversation, hoping time would solve it, hoping life would choose anything except the truth. We already knew the ending wasn't missing. The words were somebody had to say it, somebody had to break the silence we'd been hiding in, the space we learned to fake. You were waiting on me, I was waiting on you. Somebody had to say it before we disappear. A relationship can survive pain longer than it survives avoidance, because pain gets discussed, avoidance gets Somebody had to say it, and eventually someone did, not because they stopped caring, but because they finally cared enough to stop pretending. The road still went somewhere new, somebody had to say it, and neither of us wanted to. We lost years waiting for a conversation that belonged to both of us. You never packed your bags, you never said goodbye. You just started fading right in front of my eyes. A little less attention, a little less care, until I felt invisible, standing right there. You didn't leave, you just stopped arriving. Still here somehow, but nowhere in your mind. Still here somehow, watching us unwind. I would have survived the truth, I would have survived the pain. Still here somehow was harder to explain. I stayed inside the picture, but not inside your plans. Like something you forgot, you were still holding in your hands. No dramatic ending, no final slam door, just the growing feeling I mattered less and less. You kept me in your life. was harder to explain. There's a difference between staying and choosing someone every day. One feels like love, the other feels like delay. Still here somehow, that's how I disappeared. Not through one big moment, but through 1,000 smaller ones. The goodbye came later, the grief arrived first. Still here somehow was where it started hurting. You never really left, you just stopped coming back to me. I kept seeing someone just beyond where you stood, a future version of you that understood me better. Every disappointment had an explanation, because tomorrow always seemed more promising than today. I wasn't loving reality, I was loving possibility. The future version of you was easy to believe in. The future version of you never let me down, because they only existed inside my hopeful mind. The future version of you wasn't who I was with. You kept being yourself, and I kept waiting for change. Not because you lied to me, but because I filled in blanks. I built trust in potential instead of what was true, and that's a difficult thing to finally admit. Possibility feels safe because it can't disappoint you yet. The future version of you was easy to believe in. The future version of you never let me down, because they only existed inside my hopeful mind. The future version of you wasn't who I was with. Love eventually asked us to stop forecasting hearts and start seeing people exactly where they are. The future version of you may never arrive at all, and that's not a judgment. It's just reality's call. The question isn't who you'll become, the question is who you are. The future version of you can't build a life with me. The hardest truth disappointed me. It was realizing I had been loving your potential more than your reality. I filled every empty hour with something I could do. Another goal, another task, another thing to move toward. The calendar stayed crowded, the distractions stayed alive, and I called it ambition while never asking why. Movement felt easier than listening. The noise ran out, and there you were. The feelings I'd avoided, waiting in the quiet. The noise ran out, and I couldn't hide the things I pushed aside. Came back to life. One weekend with no plans changed more than I expected. The silence opened doors I thought I'd already closed. Old disappointments surfaced, questions followed too, and suddenly I understood what busyness had been doing. Some distractions were respectable clothes. The noise ran out, and there you were. The feelings I'd avoided, waiting in the quiet. The noise ran out, and I couldn't hide the things I'd pushed aside. Came back to life. You can outrun a feeling for a while, but eventually the road ends, and there you are. The noise ran out, and now I'm learning that listening isn't weakness, and stillness isn't failure. Some truths only appear when everything gets quiet. The noise ran out, and maybe that's what I needed. The hardest truth wasn't what I felt, it was realizing how long I'd been avoiding it. attached to somebody new, attached to somebody else. And suddenly old questions started filling up my head, not about what we had, about what they had instead. I stopped looking at you and started measuring myself. The person after me became a mirror I didn't need. The person after me turned into a competition. I made them larger than life. I made myself smaller too. The person after me was never the problem. I imagined every quality, I imagined every strength, built a whole story from nothing and believed every word. But none of it was real, just fear wearing a disguise, trying to explain an ending that needed no explanation. Comparison grows loud when self-worth grows quiet. Became a mirror I didn't need. The person after me turned into a competition. I made them larger than life. I made myself smaller too. The person after me was never the problem. Someone choosing differently doesn't rewrite who I am. A new chapter in your life isn't a review of mine. The person after me helped me finally see how much of the pain was coming from within me. You moved on with your story, I can move on with mine. The person after me can stay behind this time. They didn't replace me, they simply arrived after me. I kept looking everywhere for something to point the way, a conversation, a feeling, a reason I could trust. Every little coincidence started feeling meaningful, because I wanted anything to choose instead of me. I called it patience, but it wasn't. The sign never came, not the way I wanted. The sign never came to rescue me from choice. I kept staring at the certainty. Then one quiet evening, the truth arrived instead. Nothing else was changing, because nothing else needed to. The information was already there, the question was already clear. The only thing missing was my decision. Some answers arrive when searching stops. The sign never came, not the way I wanted. The sign never came to rescue me from choice. I kept staring at the sky, waiting for instructions. The sign never came, and neither did certainty. Maybe clarity isn't found, maybe it's created the moment we accept that nobody can choose for us. The sign never came, and now I'm grateful, because I finally learned what I was avoiding. The future wasn't hiding answers, it was waiting for action. The sign never came, so I became my own. The hardest truth wasn't that I lacked guidance, it was realizing I already knew enough to decide. You learned the lessons after I was gone. You found the words I waited years to hear. You became the person I believed was somewhere there, just hidden behind time and unfinished growth. I should have been happy, instead it broke my heart. Too late version, that's who you became. Too late version, standing in the light. You gave someone else the things I waited for. Too late version couldn't save us anymore. For a while I made it personal, like I wasn't worth the work, like every change arrived one relationship too late. But people aren't machines, growth doesn't follow requests, and readiness has its own clock, no matter who is waiting. Understanding Too late version, I finally let you go. Not because I stopped caring, but because I stopped comparing the person I needed then and the person you became. Too late version will belong to someone else. I wasn't jealous of who you became. I was grieving when you became them. Every feeling became a problem I needed to solve somehow. I'd search for answers immediately before asking what it meant. Sadness got pushed aside, anxiety got argued with. I treated every emotion like something broken. I never stopped to hear the message. What were you trying to tell me? That's the question I missed. What were you trying to tell me before I tried to make you disappear? Maybe you weren't a problem, maybe you were a voice trying to reach me. The sadness spoke of endings, the fear spoke of unknown roads. The frustration pointed clearly to things I wouldn't acknowledge. And once I stopped resisting, the noise became a language, a map I could finally read instead of erase. Feelings aren't always obstacles. Sometimes they're directions. What were you trying to tell me? That's the question I missed. What were you trying to tell me before I tried to make you disappear? Maybe you weren't a problem, maybe you were a voice trying to reach me. Not every emotion is correct, but every emotion contains something worth understanding before deciding what to do. What were you trying to tell me? Now I finally ask. Instead of building walls, I sit and listen. Some truths arrive softly inside uncomfortable feelings. What were you trying to tell me? I'm ready to hear it now. The hardest truth wasn't what I was feeling, it was realizing I never stopped long enough to listen. Everything was going right, but I couldn't settle in. Part of me kept the trouble would begin. A peaceful day arrived, and somehow I felt tense, like happiness was borrowing time from something else. I thought I was prepared, I was actually afraid, waiting for it to end. Even while it was beautiful, waiting for it to end. Before it even began, I kept standing at the exit instead of living in the room, waiting for it to end. That's what I always do. Then one perfect afternoon showed me what I'd become, a person who distrusted joy the moment that it came. And not because it wasn't real, and not because it couldn't stay, but because I taught myself to expect it to leave. Loss had become familiar, happiness had not. Waiting for it to end, even while it was beautiful. Waiting for it to end. Before it even began, I kept standing at the exit instead of living in the room, waiting for it to end. That's what I always do. Nothing lasts forever, that's the truth of every feeling. But temporary doesn't mean it isn't worth receiving. Waiting for it to end isn't how I want to live. If joy comes for a moment, I want to let it in. The future can arrive later. Today is here right now. Waiting for it to end is something I'm letting go of. The hardest truth wasn't that happiness fades, it was realizing I was leaving before it did. Whenever things got difficult, I turn around and look at the photographs inside my head like they were an open book. The laughter felt so easy, the future felt so clear, and I kept thinking somehow we could live there again. But memories freeze moments, people don't. We can't go back there, no matter how much I try. We can't go back there to who we were that time. The road behind us exists, but it isn't where we live. We can't go back there, only forward from here. Then I read old conversations and noticed something strange. The people in those messages had not remained different hopes, different worries, different versions of our hearts. And suddenly I understood why it felt so far. I wasn't chasing you, I was chasing yesterday. We can't go back there, no matter how much I try. We can't go back there to who we were that time. The road behind us exists, but it isn't where we live. We can't go back there, only forward from here. Growth changes everything, even love itself. And sometimes the real question is, who are we now? We can't go back there, and maybe that's alright. The goal was never repetition. The goal was a new life. The past can be beautiful without becoming our home. We can't go back there, and maybe we don't need to. The hardest truth wasn't that the beginning was gone. It was realizing the people who lived there were gone too. From the very beginning, you made honesty look easy. Nothing stayed hidden, nothing stayed locked away. And I thought that meant forever, I thought that meant we'd fit, because understanding felt like the whole answer. But connection and direction are different things. We understood each other better than most people do. We understood each other, but still couldn't choose the same road, the same dream, the same future waiting ahead. We understood each other, and that wasn't enough. There was respect between us, there was care inside our hands. But every time we planned tomorrow, different pictures would appear. No villains, no betrayal, no secret left to find. Just two honest hearts, wanting different lives. Love can be real without being lasting. We understood each other better than most people do. We understood each other, but still couldn't choose the same road, the same dream, the same future waiting ahead. We understood each other, and that wasn't enough. Communication days open. We understood each other, and I'll always be grateful for a relationship built on truth instead of confusion. But understanding alone couldn't make us the same. We understood each other, and that's what made it hard. The hardest truth wasn't that we failed to connect. It was realizing connection and compatibility aren't the same thing. You said forever, you said my name. You said all the right things till everything changed. I believed every word, I believed every plan, till life got hard and I saw where you stand. Love sounds easy till it cost something. When it counted, where were you? When it counted, I came looking for you. I was holding on, you were letting go. When it counted, I fought alone. It's not the promises that keep me awake, it's remembering the chances you didn't take. I would've crossed the line, I would've stayed and tried, but somewhere along the way you stopped being on my side. The truth showed up under pressure. When it counted, where were you? When it counted, I came looking for you. I was holding on, you were letting go. When it counted, I fought alone. Isn't what you say on your best day. Love is what you do on your worst one. When it counted, now I can see the ending didn't happen all at once to me. It happened every time you chose not to choose us. When it counted, you gave up first. I never needed perfect. I just needed you when it mattered. keep holding on. The years behind us, the dreams we'd built upon. Every memory became another argument to stay. And I never stopped to ask a different question. What if his story couldn't answer for me? Would I choose this today? If today was the beginning, would I choose this today? If there was no yesterday, without the promises, without the weight of time, would I choose this today? I couldn't leave that question behind. I looked at what was real, not what had once been true, not what I hoped we'd become, not what I wanted to believe. And suddenly I noticed how much of my devotion was tied to a story more than a reality. Sometimes love survives inside an idea. Would I choose this today? If today was the beginning, would I choose this today? If there was no yesterday, without the promises, without the weight of time, would I choose this today? I couldn't leave that question behind. History has value, but it can't make decisions. The future has promise, but it can't replace the present. Would I choose this today? That's the question that remained. Not because the past was meaningless, not because the love was fake, but because the life I'm living deserves an honest answer. Would I choose this today? I finally had to ask the hardest truth. Wasn't what the answer was. It was realizing I had avoided the question for years. Every compliment lifted me, every rejection pulled me down. I built my reflection from the eyes around me. If somebody chose me, I felt a little stronger. If somebody walked away, I questioned everything. I gave away too much authority. You don't get to decide that. You don't get to name my worth. You don't get to decide that. Just because you changed your mind, a preference isn't a verdict. A goodbye isn't a definition. You don't get to decide that. Not anymore. When disappointment opened a door I couldn't close, I realized how much power I'd handed to other people. Not over my future, not over my choices, but over how I saw myself, and that had to change. Their opinion is real, but it isn't absolute. You don't get to decide that. You don't get to name my worth. You don't get to decide that. Just because you change your mind, a preference isn't a verdict. A goodbye isn't a definition. You don't get to decide that. Not anymore. People can accept you, people can reject you. Neither one reveals everything that you are. You don't get to decide that. And now I finally know my value isn't waiting inside somebody else's hands. The world can't have opinions without becoming my mirror. You don't get to decide that. I finally do. The hardest truth wasn't that people leave, it was realizing I had let them take pieces of me with them. I used to see your name every time I'd post. Never said a word, but I knew you were close. Then one day you were gone, just like that. Funny how something so small can hurt so bad. You don't watch anymore. You don't watch anymore. I kept looking for your name. Now it's not there anymore. Maybe that's how I know. Maybe that's how I know. You don't watch anymore, and you're letting go. I told myself it meant nothing. I told myself I'm fine, but I checked again tonight, like 100 other nights, and the space where you were stayed empty. Some goodbyes happen without a sound. You don't watch anymore. You don't you're letting go. I thought I wanted your attention. Maybe I just wanted proof that I still crossed your mind the way you cross mine. You don't watch anymore. You don't watch anymore. And maybe that's okay. Maybe that's the point. If you're finally moving on, maybe I should too. You don't watch anymore, so neither will I. I stopped checking right after you did. Saw your picture today. Didn't know what to feel. You were smiling for real. You were smiling for real. I kept hoping you were hurting too. You look good without me. You look good, don't you? You look good without me, like you already made it through. I was holding on, you were moving on. You look good without me, and that's the truth. I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd look away. But the thing that broke me was how okay you seemed. I guess some people heal before the other one does. You look good without me. You look good, don't you? You look good without me, like you already made it through. I was holding on, you were moving on. You look good without me, and that's the truth. Maybe letting go looks different on us both. You look good without me, and I hate that it's true. You look good without me, while I'm still missing you. But tonight I finally know what I didn't want to know. You look good without me, so I'll let you go. You look good without me, and someday I'll look good without you. talked it through. I thought I knew the ending. If you understood my side, you'd finally stop resisting. I thought clarity would lead us to the very same place. I thought understanding would settle everything. But those two things were never the same. You still disagreed, even after you understood. You still disagreed, even after hearing me. And somehow that was harder than anything before. You still disagreed, and I couldn't ignore it. You explained my feelings back better than I could myself. You saw exactly where I stood. You knew why I had felt hurt. But when the conversation ended, your perspective remained. And that's when I discovered what I had mistaken. Understanding isn't surrender. You still disagreed, even after you understood. You still disagreed, even after hearing me. And somehow that was harder than anything before. You still disagreed, and I couldn't ignore it. Maybe respect isn't built on making minds align. Maybe respect is listening without demanding the same conclusion. You still disagreed, and now I finally know being understood matters, even when agreement doesn't follow. Some conversations succeed without changing anyone. You still disagreed, and that didn't erase me. The hardest truth wasn't that you saw things differently. It was realizing you understood me and still chose